Hey, what's going on, guys? MonsterVerse here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Playmates Kong figure from Kong Skull Island. So anyways, let's start with detail. Now, when it comes to accuracy, this is pretty accurate for the most part. And when it comes to sculpting, this is pretty good for the most part. Yeah, it's pretty decent. The fur on the back here, and as well as the arms, the legs, and the feet. And the face are pretty decently sculpted. There's the chest here with the pecs. And there's a little scratch thing there. So, yeah. Sculpting is pretty decent. And now onto a paint job. It's pretty accurate. In the film, he did have this brownish color. So, yeah. So you can, well, and of course there's some gray parts as well, like the face, the chest, the hands, and the feet, and the scratch thing here. So yeah. I'm not sure if it's actually supposed to be red or if it's supposed to be like this, but whatever the case may be, this looks fine, so yeah. Oh, and the eyes are orange, by the way. So yeah, that's pretty much it for paint job. It's pretty accurate for the most part. And for articulation, the arms can move like that. 360 and all that shit. The head moves 360. The legs cannot move 360. It may look like they can, but for some reason they literally cannot move 360. It's fucking weird as shit. But the feet can rotate 360 like that. And that's pretty much it for articulation. He has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points for articulation. It's quite a bit. Now on to some sizing real quick. Let's scale him up with a skull crawler. I think the skull crawler, or at least the big one that Kong fought, should be a little bit larger, like up to here, maybe. So yeah, maybe that big. But honestly, this doesn't look that bad. Well, spoilers, if you haven't seen Godzilla vs. Kong, I highly recommend you click off this video now. But anyways, let's show him, or let's compare him with Mechagodzilla. I think Mechagodzilla should be a bit larger. Like, maybe that big. But, yeah. So this is kind of slightly off. Let's compare him with Godzilla. So, yeah. I think this is a little bit more accurate, in my opinion. Just by a little bit. So, yeah. Maybe a teensy bit larger like this, but overall this is a lot better than, well, this is a lot better sizing than Mechagodzilla, but that's just me. And now, last but not least, rarity. Now, well, even though this is a Playmates figure, this Kong in particular is obviously from Kong Skull Island. So because of that, I would assume this figure is a little bit more difficult to find compared to the newer Godzilla vs. Kong figure by Playmates. So, yeah. Either way, if you can't find any of them at your local store or whatever, once again, I recommend checking out Amazon to find these figures. So yeah. So overall for rarity, I think he's a little bit more rare than, or not as common as the Godzilla vs. Kong variation of this character. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for this review. Overall, it's a pretty good figure and my very first Kong figure to review and all that. So that's it. Detail and paint job is pretty good for the most part. Articulation, he has quite a bit. And rarity, he probably isn't as popular or as common to find as the 2021 variation of Kong. So yeah. So in the end, I'd have to give Kong here, what should I give him? I guess I'll give him a 4 out of 5. a 4 because, well, the detail, don't get me wrong, the sculpt is pretty good, but maybe they should have done the sculpting of the face maybe a little bit better. Maybe fix the eyes a bit. But they're it's like, it's not really that noticeable nonetheless. But yeah, I'm still giving it a 4 out of 5 though. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.